Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana and I am so excited to share my love of makeup and beauty with you all. Today I wanted to talk about the Sephora Spring Sale, which is coming up. Actually, if you're watching this the day the video goes up, it starts tomorrow for Rouge members. So it might actually already be on by the time you're watching this video, but I wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm purchasing and how I'm feeling about the sale and share those thoughts with you. So just for some general information, the sale starts on April 9th for Rouge members, on the 13th for VIBs, and on the 15th for Beauty Insiders. And it ends for everyone on April 19th. So if you're a Rouge, you can shop anytime between the 9th and the 19th. VIBs anytime between the 13th and 19th, and Insiders anytime between the 15th and 19th. The code is OMG Spring, right up here. And it'll get you 20% off if you're a Rouge, 15% off if you are a VIB, or 10% off if you are a Beauty Insider. I wanted to start off by saying that this is not a recommendation video. I'm not recommending things I think you should buy on the sale, and actually, I have some thoughts on whether or not you should shop the sale at all. Don't let the sale trick you into buying something you weren't already going to purchase. If you weren't willing to pay for it at full price, 20%, 15%, 10% off is not a good enough deal to buy something you weren't already going to buy. Like, for example, a Natasha Denona palette, in Canada the big ones retail for about $170. You'd get $34 off, making it still a $136 palette. If you weren't willing to pay full price for it, it's not worth that discount. It really isn't. And that's assuming you get 20% off, which if you get 20% off, you're a Rouge member. You probably already have a lot of makeup. You don't need to buy things you don't want. You don't need to buy things you weren't already going to buy. Now, with that little rant being said, if there was something you were already going to buy, you were committed to buying at full price, get it on sale. Any extra money that you can save if you were already going to spend the full price is worth it. It's just not worth buying something additional that you weren't already planning on buying, because that isn't saving you money, that's wasting it. But if you have things that you were already ready to pay for and they happen to go on sale, awesome. That's a great time to take advantage of a sale. So everything that I'm going to talk about in this video that I plan to pick up are things I would have paid full price for, and I'm actually just waiting for the sale to save a couple extra dollars, but I was totally willing and happy to pay the price for them. So the first thing on my list is actually the Kopari Natural Coconut Deodorant. Now, I have heard a lot of influencers lately talking about how much they hate this product. I've heard people say it doesn't work at all. I've heard people say it makes them smell worse. I've even heard some people say they've had horrible skin reactions to it. And that is so unfortunate because nobody deserves to have itchy underarms. It's awful. And actually, this is the only product I've found that doesn't give me irritation on my skin. I have very, very sensitive skin. I'm very prone to hives and allergic reactions, and this does not do that for me, and I love the way it feels. So personally, I'm gonna keep buying it. Obviously, don't buy it if it reacts badly to you, but for me, this is a great choice. I was already gonna pick it up, so I'm gonna grab a couple while they're on sale. Next, I have the Fenty Ease Drop Skin Tint. I'm in the shade number 1, which is the lightest shade, as that's the one that matches the Fenty foundations that I already own. As I said in my purchase or past video a couple weeks ago, I was already planning on picking this up as I think it will be a good one for me for the summer. I'm getting more into natural, kind of lighter coverage, skin tints, BB creams, things like that for the summer especially. So I think I would really like this, and I'm very excited to pick it up. I've seen some reviews on oily skin as well as dry skin, and it seems to work well for both, which is great. I have oily sort of combo skin, and I definitely do get dry patches around my hormonal acne spots, so I'm hoping this will work well for my whole face. But I was already planning on picking this up, so I am excited to get it for a few dollars cheaper. Next, I have the Melt Cream Blush Light in the color Honey Thief. I actually almost picked this up the day it launched, and then someone reminded me that the Sephora sale was probably coming up, and it was announced just a couple days later, so I'm so glad I waited because I was going to pay full price for it, but getting a couple dollars off is awesome. But I'm very, very excited about this product. I have really liked all the Melt formulas that I've tried so far. All of the blushes and highlighters that I have are fantastic, And I'm really on kind of a cream blush kick at the moment, so I think a matte cream blush will be right up my alley. So I'm very excited to try this one. A few of the Instagram influencers that I follow have mentioned that they really like these blushes, particularly the color Honey Thief, which is the one I want. So I'm very excited to pick this up. But like I said, I was going to pay full price for it, so I'm not just impulse buying it. Next is a product I've actually had in my cart since my last Sephora purchase, and I've almost bought it a couple of times, but again, I heard the sale was coming up, so I waited, but I am going to pick this up during the sale, and that is the Danessa Myricks Cream Pigments. I have two in my cart right now. I have Creme Brulee and Latte, and if you can't tell from the pictures, they're almost identical. I definitely don't need both of them. I'm just sort of deciding between the two. I'm leaning more towards Latte because I think I would like the sort of pinky tones a little bit more, but I haven't totally decided, but I'm only getting one. I don't need both of these. They are so similar, but I've heard fantastic things about Danessa Myricks as a brand, and specifically about these cream pigments from lots and lots of people on YouTube and from a few people just in my day-to-day life. So I'm really excited to try these out. And if this color works out really well for me, I'm hoping that I can pick up a couple more. I'm really drawn to this sort of canary yellow one. I'll put the name up because I don't remember it off the top of my head. But I want to try a color I'm more likely to use a little bit more first. These last two that I have in my basket right now are ones I haven't totally decided I'm buying yet. I'm keeping them in my cart just in case, but I may decide last minute to take them out. And the first one is the Huda Beauty Toffee Brown Obsessions. This is one of the new ones that just launched last week when you're watching this video, but this week when I'm filming this video. I really like this. I love the tones. I love those sort of rich yellows and browns together. I'm really into Huda Beauty lately. I think the shadows are fantastic. But looking at it, there is absolutely nothing unique about this palette. I actually think Huda's probably come out with similar shadows before, and I definitely have similar shadows in my collection. So I don't need this at all. And what's holding me back from buying it is the idea of, do I want to add another palette to my collection that doesn't necessarily add anything unique to my collection? And I haven't decided yet. Sitting here talking about it, I'm sort of talking myself out of it, and I'm not totally sold on picking it up yet, so maybe I'll wait on it and see. But I don't know, I love it. It looks so pretty, but I don't need it, and so that's where I'm torn, is do I want it bad enough to get it even though I don't need it? And this last product is another maybe, and this is the Pat McGrath Love and Lust Lip Gloss Duo. Now, I know this sounds a little hypocritical as someone who is consistently harping on how expensive Pat McGrath is and how it's not worth it, but I just about bought this lip duo when it launched at Valentine's Day. I'm a sucker for packaging. I shouldn't be, but I am, and the little heart shape, they're so cute. And the glosses look beautiful. All the swatch photos I've seen and the promo photos, they look absolutely gorgeous. And so I very nearly picked these up at Valentine's Day, and they've been sitting in my cart ever since. And I really kind of do want them. But the same issue with these as I have with the Huda Beauty palette is that they are a basic sort of pink and a mauve lip gloss, which I have plenty of. I'm actually trying to declutter my lip glosses a little bit because I have more than I need. And so I'm not sure that I should be adding colors to my collection that I sort of already have. But I do really want them. So again, I'm sort of talking myself out of them as I'm sitting here, especially knowing that I did just pick up the Ofra and Samantha March collection, which does come with 3 glosses, so I'm already getting more glosses in the mail. I don't think I'm gonna buy these, but they're still in my cart, and I'm still gonna think about it on the 9th. So that is everything I have in my cart, just waiting for the Sephora Spring Sale. I am a Rouge member, so I will be shopping on the 9th, probably on my break at work, because that is still a work day for me. I'll probably post some mini reviews of the Fenty Ease Drop and the Melt Blush, and maybe the Danessa Myricks Pigments on my Instagram, which I will link below if you're interested in checking it out. Are you planning on picking up anything at the Sephora sale? I'd love to hear what's on your wish list. I hope you enjoyed this video, and otherwise I will see you in my next one. Bye!